Good evening, everyone. We acknowledge that the lands on which we are hosting this meeting include the traditional territories of many nations. The CFPC recognizes that the many injustices experienced by the Indigenous peoples of what we now call Canada continue to affect their health and well-being. The CFPC respects that Indigenous people have rich cultural and traditional practices that have been known to improve health outcomes. I invite all attendees to reflect on the territories you are calling in from as we commit ourselves to gaining knowledge, forging a new culturally safe relationship, and contributing to reconciliation. Nous reconnaissons que les terres sur lesquelles nous tenons cette rencontre regroupent les territoires traditionnels de nombreuses nations. Le CMFC reconnaît que les nombreuses injustices subies par les populations autochtones de ce que nous appelons maintenant le Canada continuent d'avoir un impact sur leur santé et bien-être. Le CMFC respecte le fait que les peuples autochtones ont des pratiques culturelles et traditionnelles riches dont les bienfaits sur la santé sont reconnus. J'invite tous les participants à songer au territoire où vous vous trouvez présentement alors que nous nous engageons à acquérir des connaissances, à forger une nouvelle relation culturellement sécuritaire et à contribuer à la réconciliation.
Strong primary care is the strongest anti-inequity mechanism that we have.
Family medicine residents and family physicians can stand tall and proud. Their contributions to Canadians, to citizens, and the healthcare system are enormous.
Family physicians are some of the nicest people I know who care about their patients and their communities. They also have great insights into questions about family medicine.
Family physicians really provide cradle-to-grave care. They walk with patients over the course of their lifetime, from delivering babies to providing end-of-life care. It is the privilege of family medicine to share that journey with patients.
Eventually, we hope to change the pattern of society and the change the pattern of the healthcare system from a reactive approach, responding to the development of disease once it happens, to a proactive approach in terms of preventing disease before it happens.
On étudie les problèmes de santé tels qu'ils se manifestent dans la communauté, dans nos cabinets, dans les hôpitaux régionaux, comme la majorité des gens les expérimentent.
Family medicine is the foundation of Canada's healthcare system. Family physicians, family medicine residents, and other primary care providers are proud of the work they do to support the well-being of communities and of people across the country.
Dans un système de soins de santé robuste, les soins primaires sont le premier point de contact pour la plupart des personnes qui ont besoin de soins.
A 2015 study published in the Canadian Family Physician by a team of primary care researchers illustrates this point well. They found that on average, for every 1,000 people, there were 238 contacts with family physicians per month, compared with 70 contacts with other specialist physicians.
On est à l'interface de la santé publique et de tout le système de soins et de prévention.
Studies have shown that health systems with a strong primary care sector have better population health outcomes, greater health equity, and often lower healthcare costs. Much of this evidence has been generated by family physicians and other primary care researchers. We celebrate the CFPC's section of researchers for the work they do in extending and improving the quality of life for Canadians.
The other really important aspect of primary care is that it provides person-focused care. It delivers care that is most likely to benefit the individual and what matters to them.
Dr. Ian McWhinney, l'un des plus grands penseurs et leaders en médecine de famille au Canada, a aussi démontré pourquoi les médecins de famille occupent une place aussi importante en santé et en soins de santé. Ces travaux de recherche ont démontré qu'une méthode clinique axée sur les patients améliore leur santé, leur bien-être et leur perception des soins.
On a un potentiel d'avoir des patients qui
puis qui sont davantage efficaces dans leur prise en charge de leur maladie chronique. Donc, ça veut dire moins de consultations à l'urgence, ça veut dire moins de prise en charge par les spécialistes, moins de complications ou un retard des complications reliées aux maladies. Donc, le potentiel de coût-bénéfice, il est énorme à partir du moment où on s'intéresse à optimiser les pratiques de première ligne.
In 2020, we mark the 25th year of this section of researchers, and we thank all primary care researchers for their efforts to improve the health and lives of all people.
We know that most of the healthcare that is provided in our healthcare system happens in primary care. And so it's really important that the research happens where most of the care is provided.
Le travail des chercheurs en médecine de famille à l'échelle du pays touche de nombreux aspects des soins de santé.
And the breadth of research being undertaken is incredible. It relates to health services, access to care, to primary care, management of chronic diseases, management of comorbidities and caring for patients with comorbidities, addressing inequities in the healthcare system.
Ce qui intéresse beaucoup les médecins de famille et les intervenants de première ligne, et ce qui est spécifique à leur recherche, c'est que nous, on s'intéresse à des aspects qui ne sont pas couverts dans d'autres recherches, comme par exemple des aspects relationnels, l'approche centrée sur le patient, par exemple, la décision partagée, comment on organise les soins de première ligne, comment on peut tirer profit des soins de première ligne, comment on peut tirer profit des approches interdisciplinaires.
In 2014, the College of Family Physicians of Canada published the 7 Wonders of Family Medicine Research, showcasing key developments in our field. These developments include the impact of patient-centered care on health outcomes and the use of electronic medical records to enhance our understanding of chronic disease.
En fait, la recherche est considérée comme un aspect essentiel du profil professionnel en médecine de famille du Collège de médecins de famille du Canada, qui décrit les responsabilités collectives des médecins de famille au Canada.
Une autre chose, évidemment, où on doit investir pour soutenir la recherche en médecine de famille, c'est vraiment de soutenir le développement du goût de faire une carrière de recherche comme médecin de famille auprès de nos jeunes médecins de famille.
To be able to study the effectiveness of interventions in primary care, we really need to study them in the real-world setting. And so that's where practice-based research networks come in.
If primary care is the engine of the healthcare system, then primary care research, and in particular, practice-based research, is the engine of the effectiveness of primary care.
Currently, many large groups and networks of hundreds of primary care researchers are undertaking groundbreaking work across the country. Examples include the 12 community-based primary healthcare innovation teams funded by the Canadian Institute for Health Research. There is also the SPORE network in primary and integrated healthcare innovations and the Canadian Primary Care Sentinel Surveillance Network. These and other practice-based research networks across the country are expanding their reach and engaging new collaborators to improve the healthcare for and the health of Canadians.
What primary care needs right now is strong advocacy to make sure that politicians, policymakers, research funders, and the population know the importance of primary care and well-supported primary care.
So, welcome everyone to our virtual celebration honoring our Research Award recipients. Bienvenue. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Marshall Godwin and I am chair of the section of researchers at the College of Family Physicians of Canada. I have to say that 10 months ago, I would never have imagined I would be hosting this event from my living room in St. John's, Newfoundland, but here we are. I hope you enjoyed our opening video this evening. The first taste of our celebration of the amazing work of the section of researchers over the past 25 years. Happy 25th anniversary, everyone. As we are all aware, 2020 has been a year like no other. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected all of our lives in profound ways. The systemic racism experienced by people of color, both here in Canada and the United States, continues despite the efforts of Black Lives Matter and other social justice movements. Environmental degradation of our planet continues at an unprecedented pace, and as researchers, these global crises impact our work at a fundamental level. Tonight, while we celebrate the extraordinary work of primary care researchers in this country, let's reflect on how our work can continue to address health and social inequities, and how we can continue to strive to do better for the patients and communities we serve. For those of you who partook in the FMF sessions and activities today, I think we can all agree that the kickoff to our first ever virtual FMS was a great success. Our esteemed research colleague, Dr. Carol Herbert, managed to engage and inspire us at the as the Ian McQuinney keynote presenter. Thank you, Carol. I really enjoyed your talk. A few housekeeping notes. I would like to remind you of the chat feature on Zoom. The staff from the research department at the CFPC and the Foundation of Advancing Family Medicine will be online, as well as all of our attendees. As a reminder, we are hosting a section of researcher after party at the end of the award ceremony. The Zoom link will be posted in the chat for you to click into the virtual room. So join us to chat and catch up with your peers and friends. Maybe pour yourself a glass of wine, get some crackers and cheese, maybe a little fruit tray. And we have to try and make it as if we were in a room together. People were walking around with hors d'oeuvres on trays and glasses of wine, handing it to us. We have to make it as best we can to feel real. Okay, so last thing before we get this show on the road, or rather on your screens, I guess, we want to see how you are celebrating tonight. So remember, as just a reminder of what Tinu and the other staff have been saying, take some pictures. Don't worry about if you're in your pajamas, because, most of the time we can't see you anyway. And take a picture and try and get it in by 7:30 Eastern time, and so it can be put together into a collage. Joining me today to celebrate our Research Award recipients are Dr. Francine Lemire, CEO and Executive Director of the College of Family Physicians of Canada, Dr. Shirley Shipper, CFPC President, and Dr. Marie-Dominique Beaulieu, Chair of the Foundation of Advancing Family Medicine. I'll turn it over to Francine now.
Thank you, Marshall. Bonsoir et bienvenue à tous. I am delighted to be able to be here tonight to celebrate with you at what is the college's first virtual awards presentation. This has been a challenging year for most everyone as we cope with this global pandemic and the myriad of social and environmental issues that are impacting our day-to-day lives. While we have struggled at times to adapt to this new reality, I have been so impressed by the resilience of our members to be able to adapt and continue to provide excellent care for their patients. I have also seen this remarkable ability to pivot within the primary care research community. Cette année a été difficile pour la plupart d'entre nous. Nous essayons tous de composer avec cette pandémie mondiale et les innombrables enjeux sociaux et environnementaux qui affectent nos vies au quotidien. Même si nous avons parfois eu du mal à nous adapter à cette nouvelle réalité, j'ai été très impressionnée par la résilience dont ont fait preuve nos membres pour s'ajuster et continuer à offrir d'excellents soins à leurs patients. Cette capacité remarquable de s'adapter rapidement, je l'ai aussi constatée dans la communauté de recherche en soins primaires. During these extraordinary times, some studies had to be put on hold. Together with the CMA Foundation, the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine was pleased to launch the COVID-19 Pandemic Response and Impact Grant Program, or CORIG for short, with over 130 grant submissions. It is clear that the family medicine research community saw what needed to be done and did not waste time in seeking out the answers to the many questions that have arisen due to the pandemic. And for this, I commend all of you. To kick off the donations tonight, I would like to donate $500 to the section of researchers. I hope that you will consider supporting your section in the celebration of its 25th anniversary. The CFPC president, Dr. Shirley Shipper, will now say a few words.
Thank you, Francine. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's hard to believe that just 1 year ago, we were at the Vancouver Aquarium celebrating the research achievements of 2019. I totally remember freezing my butt off watching the animals, and I loved it. It was awesome. So here we are 1 year later, and what a year it's been. To echo Francine's comments, I too have been amazed by the research community's ability to shift course when the pandemic struck and focus on these new emerging clinical questions. This was particularly evident to me with the thoughtful and high quality proposals that were submitted to the phase 1 of the Foundation's CORIG program. I wholeheartedly thank all of you in attendance tonight and all of those in the section of researchers for your contributions in primary care research, particularly now during these unprecedented times. Thank you so much for your incredible commitment to family medicine, especially in research. I'd like now to turn your attention to Dr. Marie-Dominique, the chair of the Foundation for the Advancing Family Medicine Board.
Bonsoir, chers collègues et chers amis. Je regrette vraiment de ne pas pouvoir m'adresser à vous en chair et en os, mais je suis vraiment ravie d'être avec vous ce soir pour fêter. En cette dernière activité, pour moi officiellement, comme présidente de la Fondation. Donc, au nom de la Fondation pour l'avancement de la médecine familiale, je vous félicite pour vos accomplissements. Vos efforts dans le domaine de la recherche ont contribué et vont toujours continuer à contribuer à faire avancer l'excellence en médecine de famille au Canada. We are seeing an evolution of health system priorities, an evolution somewhat accelerated by the challenges that the world is facing today. The Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine is proud to support you, the family physicians of today and tomorrow, in your research initiatives. It is your hard work and passion that not only improves patient experience and enhances population health, but also contributes positively to the work life of your peers. The Foundation supports the advancement of excellence in research, education, and service in family medicine. Tonight, we celebrate excellence in research, 25 years of your commitment to and your excellence in family medicine research. Congratulations to the section of researchers. Félicitations. We're living through a period of immense change, and it has never been more important than now for research to light the path forward for primary care. When I look at the extraordinary things that you have contributed to family medicine, I know that we are in the presence of an incredible opportunity to shape family medicine of the future together. This was evident in the review of the proposals from the CORIG program launched by the Foundation together with the CMA Foundation in support of practice-based initiatives addressing the pandemic challenges. I thank the CMA Foundation for their generous support of this important initiative. Moving forward, there are many more research initiatives that the SOR, with the support of the FAFM, is set to pursue. For instance, the FAFM has raised $100,000 in support of the exploratory phases for the establishment of an institute for research in primary care. This is a first for the CFPC and the FAFM and a demonstration of the transformative power of philanthropy. To continue on this path of research and discovery, I encourage you to join us in the celebrating of the section of researchers' 25th anniversary. Let us acknowledge this momentous occasion and celebrate 25 years of SOR activities by supporting the section. Notre objectif est de récolter 2500 $ ce soir. Je vais ajouter 1000 $ au don de Francine pour bien commencer la soirée. Je vous encourage à faire des dons par tranche de 25 $ en l'honneur du 25e anniversaire. Allez, nous sommes assurés que vous puissiez facilement faire un don à partir de la maison sur la page sécurisée de la Fondation. Le lien est affiché dans la fenêtre de clavardage. Pour attribuer votre don à la recherche, il suffit de sélectionner « Recherche en médecine familiale » dans le formulaire. Donnez généreusement, s'il vous plaît. La recherche, c'est l'avenir de la médecine de famille. Our goal is to raise $2,500 tonight. I will add $1,000 to Francine's donation to get things started tonight. I encourage you to give an increment of $25 for the 25th anniversary. Come on, we have made it easy for you to donate from your home on the FFM Secure Donation page. The link to donate is posted in the chat. To designate your gift to research on the donation page, select Family Medicine Research. Please give generously. Your research is the future of family medicine.
Remember to take those pictures and send them to research@cfpc.ca. And the other is just to point out that you'll probably notice that we're talking about for the donations $25 or multiples of such. Of course, the $25 is because it's our 25th anniversary. And so that makes it easy. You could give 1 times 25 or 2 or 5 times or 10 times. I decided to give 10 times because the math was easy. I would have trouble with 11 or 12 and 13. So anyway, but that's just me. So you guys can decide what you want. And if you get it wrong, if you put in a number that's not quite a multiple of 25, don't worry, we'll accept it. Okay, so let's move on. And all of the awards that we are presenting tonight are part of the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine's longstanding Honors and Awards program, made possible through the generosity of donors who believe in the work that we do as researchers. So the donations you give tonight will go towards that. The first award we will acknowledge tonight are the Research Awards for Family Medicine Residents. These awards recognize family medicine residents in their first or second year of training for excellent research they've carried out and completed. The first of these awards are awarded to Madeleine Bates-Dugan and Leora Reiter. They worked on this together. They were co-presenters. I don't know how many of you were at the presentations this morning, but the awards that we're recognizing now here tonight, they presented this morning, and they were all excellent. So these two award winners are from the University of Toronto. Their paper is Enhancing Care for Long-Term Care Residents Approaching End of Life. It was a mixed method study to assess the usability of the North York General Hospital long-term care palliative care transfer form. Just a little bit about these two young women. Dr. Madeleine Bates-Dugan obtained her medical degree from Queen's University and completed her residency at the University of Toronto, where she is now pursuing further education in palliative care in family medicine. She is a family physician at North York General Hospital. She loves research because it can inspire meaningful change within systems, especially if the results are shared with passion and enthusiasm. A recent family medicine graduate from the University of Toronto, Dr. Leora Reiter is now completing an enhanced skills fellowship in palliative care at Queen's University. She is involved in research examining palliative care delivery for patients with intellectual and developmental disabilities, while also working with the group at Queen's to gain clinical experience in palliative care provision for this unique patient population. Dr. Reiter says that it is a privilege to be part of their patients' lives at their most vulnerable moments. Congratulations to the two of you. Okay, our second research award for family medicine residents goes to Dr. Forsen Chan from Western University for its paper Performance of Symptom Checkers in Patient Triage for Simulated and Adult Patients. Dr. Forsen Chan obtained his medical degree from the University of British Columbia and recently completed his family medicine residency at the Schulich School of Medicine and Dentistry at Western University. His clinical interests include diabetes, substance use disorders, preventive medicine, and research related to novel uses of technology in medicine. Dr. Chan loves that research gives us a chance to create new and exciting discoveries that can change the very fabric of our society. He is now based at Simply Wellness Medical in Vancouver.
Hi everyone, my name is Leora. On behalf of myself and my research partner Maddie, we'd really like to thank you for this award. We'd like to thank Laura Quigley for all of her support and our research supervisor, Daphne Grossman, as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Hi, I'm Forsen. Thank you so much for this award. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank Dr. Anna Pollock, Adrian Wakabayashi, Dr. Ken Kwan, and Dr. Simon Lai for working with me on this project. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you all. Everyone give them a clap. What's up next? The next award is for the CFPC Outstanding Family Medicine Research Article. This is awarded to the author of the best research article published in a national or international journal during the preceding year based on original family medicine research. This year's recipient is Dr. Nav Prasad for his paper, Effect on Treatment Adherence of Distributing Essential Medicines at No Charge. It's also called the Clean Meds Randomized Control Trial. Congratulations, Nav. A change maker in pharmacare public policy, Dr. Nav Prasad is passionate about being able to inform public policy in pharmacare through research. Dr. Nav Prasad is a staff physician at St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto and an assistant professor at the Department of Family and Community Medicine at the University of Toronto. He is also a University of Oxford Rhodes Scholar with particular interest in philosophy, psychology, and neuroscience, and was named in Canada's Top 40 Under 40 Award for Excellence in Canada Leadership.
Hello to the entire section of researchers. Thank you very much for this award on behalf of the entire team. We really appreciate it.
Congratulations. So now we move on to the Canadian Family Physician Best Original Research Article Award. This award recognizes the best article published during the preceding year in the Canadian Family Physician that was based on original research. Congratulations to Dr. David Tu for his paper, Partnering with Indigenous Elders in Primary Care Improves Mental Health Outcomes of Inner City Indigenous Patients, a prospective cohort study. Dr. David Tu grew up in Toronto and completed his medical degree and residency in Ontario at McMaster University and the University of Ottawa, respectively. Now based in Vancouver, he currently works as a clinician, researcher, and medical educator with a clinical focus in inner city medicine, Aboriginal health, and HIV. He was the physician leader for the Vancouver Coast Stop HIV project and is currently a clinical assistant professor and former community-based clinical researcher at the University of British Columbia's Department of Family Practice. Congratulations, Dr. Tu.
Really appreciate this award. On behalf of the team, it really makes a big difference. And I'll share it with all of our other researchers together. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to our first award recipients, and thank you to the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine for making these awards possible. Bonsoir encore, chers amis. Merci pour vos dons. Remember, our goal tonight is $2,500 and 25 or multiples of 25 for the SOR's 25th anniversary. The FAFM donation page is posted in the chat. Don't forget to select Family Medicine Research when you make your donation. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marie-Dominique. Before we continue with presenting the next awards, we have a surprise for you. Watch closely for the next few minutes, as you will probably see yourself or your colleagues in these photos from previous section of researcher dinners. If you're one of our younger first-time attendees to this celebration, we hope you get a kick out of some of these old photos. So sit back with your glass of wine and reminisce about the old days. Wow, that really brought back a lot of memories, eh? Anyways, some people, of course, that I don't know, but very few, and some that aren't with us anymore, but it was lovely. So whoever did that did a fantastic job. So next, I would like to congratulate the recipients of the Family Medicine Resident Awards for Scholarly Achievement. This award recognizes outstanding academic accomplishments by family medicine residents and are intended to stimulate family medicine research and innovation in education. One recipient or team from each faculty of family medicine across the country is selected. Congratulations to our winners. Congratulations to all those winners. Our next award is the Nadine Saint-Pierre Award. I would like to invite Francine to present this award en français, s'il vous plaît.
Merci, Marshall. Comme les autres, le prix Nadine Saint-Pierre fait partie du programme des prix et bourses de la Fondation pour l'avancement de la médecine familiale grâce à la générosité de ses donateurs. Le prix Nadine Saint-Pierre souligne le meilleur travail d'érudition par un résident en médecine familiale francophone exceptionnel au Canada. Cette année, la récipiendaire de ce prix est la Dr Lucia Pérez Repetto pour son travail d'érudition intitulé « L'équité des soins d'un objectif personnel à un objectif pédagogique ». Félicitations. Par ce travail, la Dr Pérez Repetto a visé à connaître et comprendre la réalité des personnes vivant en situation de pauvreté et à les impliquer dans le développement de compétences sociales afin de pouvoir les transmettre aux apprenants et apprenantes. Dr. Lucia Pérez Repetto is a family physician at Hôpital des Escoumins. With a medical degree from Universidad de la República in Montevideo, Dr. Pérez came to Quebec to complete her master's in autism spectrum disorder, followed by her family medicine residency at the University of Sherbrooke.
Salut, merci beaucoup.
I'm proud tonight to be the chair of the section of researchers on its 25th anniversary. As Marie Dominique said when we opened the ceremony tonight, we celebrate excellence in research. 25 years of your commitment to and your excellence in family medicine research. We hope to have 25 more with your support, so please check the chat for the link to donate. As part of our anniversary celebrations, we have asked members of our section to show us what family medicine research can do. with our hard work and your support. Here are some of the highlights of the submissions we received, and thanks everyone for sending those in. You see Reg? Good old Reg was there, and Cal. Yeah. Anyway, we have now come to our most anticipated award of the evening, the Family Medicine Researcher of the Year. This most prestigious award recognizes a family medicine researcher who has made original contributions to research and knowledge building for family medicine in Canada. The contribution can encompass any aspect of family medicine, from clinical to health services to education. This award has been designed to honor a family medicine researcher who has been a pivotal force in the definition, development, and dissemination of concepts central to the discipline of family medicine. Like all the others, this honor is made possible by the Foundation and the generous gifts of its sponsors. Without further ado, I would like to congratulate Dr. Vivian Ramsden, the 2020 Family Medicine Researcher of the Year. Hey, Viv. Dr. Vivian Ramsden is a registered nurse with a Master's of Science in Community Health Administration and Wellness Promotion, and a PhD in the Interdisciplinary Studies of Medicine and Curriculum Studies in Education. She lives in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, where she is the Director of the Research Division for the Department of Academic Family Medicine at the University of Saskatchewan. Viv began her nursing career in a 75-bed hospital in northern Alberta, where she was inspired by working together as a team to help improve the lives of patients. When she realized that she could not change many of the outcomes when patients were diagnosed with a disease, she began to focus on research in prevention and wellness. Dr. Ramsden established a program of research grounded in the principles and strategies of primary health care. This includes work with individuals and communities in Canada and South India to address their health needs in the context of socially accountable research and address the priority health concerns of the community with the community and by the community.
I was honored and humbled to receive this award. I'd like to thank the College of Family Physicians of Canada and the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine. In addition, I'd like to recognize my colleagues at the Department of Academic Family Medicine at the University of Saskatchewan and my colleagues at Sturgeon Lake First Nation in Saskatchewan and at O'Malley College of Nursing in Chennai, India. I would be remiss, however, to not recognize my children and grandchildren who keep me grounded every day. Once again, I'd like to thank you very much for this award.
Congratulations, Dr. Ramsden.
Well, I guess it's my turn.
It is.
Chers amis, chers collègues, I want to thank you for your generosity. J'aimerais vous remercier beaucoup pour votre générosité. I just want to share, I've been moved today to have watched all the presentations, and now I am more than ever deeply convinced that research and family medicine research makes a difference. The Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine is proud to support you, the family physicians of today and tomorrow, in your primary care research initiatives. Your work and passion for research is what will contribute to allow family medicine in Canada to advance and flourish. Tonight, your work and passion and generosity have come together to raise, and I think I'm the only one who knows, or almost the only one, $6,255. So it's much more than what we have expected and asked for. So I really want to thank you all. And if you like to make a donation, it's not too late. Later in the year, you can donate. You can always go on our donation page that is always open. Please give generously. Vos recherches, et je le crois vraiment et profondément, sont l'avenir de la médecine de famille. Merci beaucoup.
You can't keep giving, just to let you know. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us to celebrate and acknowledge our amazing award recipients, as well as for your generous gifts to the section this evening. I know it is not the same as being in person, but I think we've made the best of it. Take a look at the photos sent in from this evening, and then Francine will provide us with some final housekeeping notes. And we will see you at the Zoom party. There's a link somewhere, maybe in the chat, or and maybe we should post it again, but immediately after we're finished here, we're going to have a party.
Congratulations to all our awards recipients. Félicitations. Thank you to everyone here tonight for tuning in for our celebration. It is inspiring for us to witness your continued engagement and ability to celebrate even in a virtual setting. I would like to remind you that our keynote tomorrow begins at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mr. Stéphane Megan will give an address entitled Extraordinary Times Call for Extraordinary People. Going above and beyond as a physician, more than a sense of duty, a true calling. Je m'en réjouis. Finally, once again, join us in the Zoom after party, which will start in a few minutes. And the link to join the party is in the chat. Merci à tous. Thank you very much. And thank you for your donations tonight.
Bye, everyone. I'm gone to the party. See you there.